All right, now in this segment, we feature an incredible local talent who lived a dream and had the opportunity to appear and showcase his singing talent on the hit NBC TV show, The Voice. Here's my story on R. Anthony.
Local Tampa Bay resident R. Anthony took his singing talents to season 3 of the hit NBC TV show, The Voice. His experience and journey was absolutely incredible. He made the cuts all the way to LA to perform his blind audition on TV in front of a 15 million viewing audience and also in front of the 4 celebrity judges, Christina Aguilera, Blake Shelton, Adam Levine, and CeeLo. In an amazing and unusual turn of events, both Christina and CeeLo wanted him on their team. Yup, R. Anthony was living his dream. I had a chance to sit down with him at the Marriott Courtyard in downtown St. Pete and talk about his amazing journey.
That experience was just so phenomenal. First of all, you know, I've never been a competition guy. I've never, and I think it's probably because of the fear of not winning. So I've never been a competition guy, but when this opportunity came my way, you know, I thought, you know, well, I've been singing for a while. Let me give it a shot. And I decided to give it a shot, and each phase of the way, you know, it worked out. You know, each audition, whether it's, you know, for the first and second auditions, and then the auditions for the executive producers of the show, they all just seemed to work out. So
why did you choose The Voice? I mean, there's American Idol, there's the X Factor. What made you choose The Voice, and what inspired you? I mean, there's tens of thousands of people trying to make it to get to where you made it to, and how did you deal with making that decision, that choice?
Well, I chose The Voice because first of all, I'm too old for American Idol. First of all, don't look like it, but I'm too old for American Idol. But The Voice, I like The Voice because it didn't seem to have any gimmicks. It seemed to be a show that highlights great talent. And I like that. I enjoyed that. I watched the show. I liked the concept of the show. I liked the blind audition concept. So. Yeah. And it was strictly based on voice.
And The Voice liked R. Anthony, as he made all the cuts to LA to perform his blind audition in front of 15 million TV viewers and also the celebrity judges.
I hit the first note. Actually, I hit the first 2 sentences is where I start to build my confidence.
You feel it.
I feel it coming progressively.
Okay.
And, you know, as the song progresses, it's coming fast. And now it didn't come as fast as I wanted it to come because I was still nervous throughout the first verse. But by the time I get to the chorus of the song, I feel it.
You're feeling it.
I'm feeling it.
I could see it. You could see that on the show. Yeah.
I'm able to open my eyes now.
Yeah.
You know, I started out with my eyes closed and that kind of thing, but I'm able to open my eyes and really get into the song.
Awesome.
By the time I get to the bridge of the song, Christina turns around and I'm...
Well, let me ask you this question. As you're singing, but no one had, up to the point till she turned around, what do you think? Is there any secondary conversation going on?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Right. Here's the conversation. Nobody's turning around.
Okay, what's going on? They don't like it. They're not turning around.
Nobody's turned around yet. I'm halfway through the song. We only get, 90 seconds?
Yeah.
And nobody's turned around. And I'm like, this day cannot end like this. I've made it too far. I have struggled in my mind.
And this is as you're delivering the song, you're having this conversation.
I'm having this conversation.
Isn't that crazy?
It happens. And it feels like it's so much time in the world during this moment to talk like this, but it's less than 90 seconds.
It's crazy.
And I'm literally,
the mind is crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All right, so Christina Aguilera turns the chair around, and dude, what are you thinking in your mind?
I think to myself, I'm singing and it looks like I'm just doing this, but inside I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this is the biggest moment of my life. I feel so relieved. I feel like, oh my God, I can exhale now.
Right.
I can breathe now. I'm on the show. I am on the show.
She wants you on your team.
Oh my God.
She wants you on her team.
Totally relieved.
All right, now, as you're going towards the home stretch of the song, CeeLo makes a play and turns the chair around. Yeah. What is going on in your mind? Does that often happen on the show?
I've seen it happen maybe one other time, but here's what happens when that happens. When CeeLo turns around, I didn't even know CeeLo turned around for me.
Because you're like locked in on Christina?
I'm locked in on Christina, but two,
I think Christina's made a little bit,
absolutely. But all of the other chairs turned around.
Because the song's over,
right?
right?
So I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, at least I'm on a team. And then I look to the bottom and I see his chair lit up. And I hear people going crazy like, oh my God, CeeLo turned around. And I'm like, oh my God, CeeLo turned around.
Unbelievable.
So I'm feeling really good.
R. Anthony did end up choosing CeeLo and joined his team. In a subsequent battle round, R. Anthony was edged out by Kat Robichaud, but his performance and experiences allowed him to walk away a huge winner in this life-changing experience.
What did you learn from that experience, that whole process, the time that you spent? What are some of your key takeaways besides living the dream and going out there on no bigger stage? I mean,
Preparation.
Preparation
is the number one thing that can make or break an artist. If you don't prepare for what you're doing, and if you're not meticulous about setting time aside to prepare your vocals, warm up your voice, prepare mentally, get away, go steal away, and find this peaceful place where you can just empty out your mind, focus on the task at hand. If you don't do that, you're not going to be ready for what life throws at you.
To learn more about R. Anthony and see his NBC's performance on The Voice, go to ranthonymusic.com. Now that's ranthonymusic.com.